The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
You're back into The Local Show, and if you're here, then we are too. So
we're here anyway.
Yes. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you told me.
That's right. It's a joke. Oh, I forgot.
Sometimes it is. I like this guy right here. His name is Dave Knapp, and he's Onondaga County legislator and Onondaga County Agriculture Council co-chair, and he's also part of Onondaga Grown, all that stuff. It's Dave Knapp. How
Absolutely.
Are you, buddy?
Good to be here.
Good to see you. Good to see you. So, Dave, just to bring people up to speed on what you do, you're heavily involved in kind of politics, right? You're a political guy.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And your education was where again?
Yeah, went to, obviously grew up in Lafayette, class of 1980 from Lafayette High School, and then went on to West Point. And
right.
Graduated from there in 1984.
So the rumors of people who go to Lafayette can't read are wrong.
A blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then, and so yeah.
And you got out there and went to West Point. That can't be easy. How do you qualify for that, by the way?
Well, it's quite a process. It really is. It takes a lot of time. You have to apply, but then you have to get appointed by a local congressman or United States senator.
Yeah. So 1980. Who appointed you?
So actually, Congressman Gary Lee.
Okay,
I was like, great man.
I don't know Gary.
No, he was at the time. Lafayette was in a district with Auburn and over that way, and so really good guy. And he had a committee that interviewed all the individuals. And
did your grades have to be pretty stellar?
Oh yeah, you gotta be you gotta be pretty good. And obviously the SATs are huge and all that. Yeah. Lots of letters of recommendation and all that. And I was actually you might find this hard to believe, but I was actually recruited to play lacrosse.
Really?
At West Point.
Really?
Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
Did you end up playing?
Yeah, I played for 2 years, yeah.
And that was...
I was a goalie.
So that's field lacrosse. That was
of course. Of course, yes.
I'm looking back. Those are the years they were 0-20. Is that true?
We won't go there. But no, actually, Army has a great tradition in lacrosse. Okay. And so,
did you ever play box lacrosse?
Oh, growing up, absolutely.
With the Native Americans?
Absolutely.
Because I did. Absolutely. And they play for... That's hardcore.
We actually, and I won't take up too much of your time, but we actually built a box on our farm.
Wow.
Down in Lafayette, where we would play and practice and everything, and then come down.
I love it. I should have stayed in that sport. Anyway, so but tell us your involvement. How did your political career lead you into being part of Onondaga Grown? Well,
live on a farm, grew up on a farm. Mm-hmm. The farm's been in our family since 1804 when we came here. And so we have a great farming tradition in the family.
Is that before Little House on the Prairie?
A little bit before Little House, yeah. And we haven't quite figured out how to make a living at it yet, but we're really thinking this is going to be a great year.
Yeah, 30 years before the Civil War, too.
Yeah, no, exactly. And so... anyway, growing up with that, and I again served in the military, and when it was time to raise a family, we really wanted to get back here and raise kids on the farm, and everything. So then when in the involvement in politics, I just working with our previous county executive, Joni Mahoney, about the fact that agriculture is a huge part of our community. But it was, maybe not quite as understood or appreciated as we thought it should be. Mm. And so that's the Agriculture Council kind of grew out of that. And then, Ryan McMahon and I were in the legislature together, and he was kind of a city guy. So I got him involved in getting out and meeting folks on the farm and everything. And so he really, really dove into it with both feet and really appreciate everything that's going on. And, the pandemic really, really showed us that you have to be as self-sufficient as possible in lots of things.
Close is better,
but especially food, because you're not shipping in things from California or Mexico or wherever. You have to be relying on what you got, and so So that really helped us.
What is the purpose of Onondaga Grown?
The Agriculture Council is the overall, and our mission is education, supporting local farms or new farms or things like that. We've really done a lot in urban agriculture, helping to get a lot of like the Brady Farm. Down here, we were instrumental in getting that started with some grant money and stuff, and so. But the education piece is the Onondaga Grown side as far as buy local, supporting all of our, over 500 farms in the county, and many of them are pretty small. And, the more we can support them, keep them going.
But
those are the ones.
But it's a win for the consumer. Changed my mind. It's
Absolutely.
local, so it's fresher.
Yep.
It probably costs less,
Yep.
and the money stays here. Am I missing anything here?
And there's even another piece as far as from a sustainability standpoint. You're not trucking things across the country.
There you go.
You're going 10 miles as opposed to 100.
And if every community did that, every city did that, can you imagine how much that would save?
Exactly.
Sustainability.
Absolutely. We've actually had some with the National Association of Counties have had some Zoom calls with them just to see how we do things and programs like that.
So we had a caller text us here something. They have a question, Dave. Is it true that corn needs to be knee high by the 4th of July?
That's kind of a tradition thing. Yeah, no, absolutely. And boy, I don't know if it's going to make it this year. It's been a tough spring.
It hasn't been good for because all the flowers are.
So how much rain
is
too much rain?
Yeah, exactly. A couple of inches is good. 5 inches is a little bit.
So is everything going to go in late?
Everything's late. That's the problem. Everything is really late because the ground's so saturated and it's not warm. You need some moisture. You need some moisture, but you need that nice warmth.
So you're Mr. Apple Man. What does it do to the apples?
Apples are better. They're not because they're already out of the ground. So they'll catch up. They'll be fine. But like corn and a lot of your vegetables and things strawberries are late.
Strawberry. I was just thinking strawberries.
I mean, usually folks are picking those like May 30th, which is Friday, right. And they're not close.
Yeah.
Right, but it's OnondagaGrown.com. I think that lists all the farms and everything right
Absolutely.
there.
All the farms that participate with us, and we've got a great lineup for you this year coming down, so we're really
So we're going to have a lot of guests here on the local show coming up in the next few weeks from people that grow right here.
Absolutely.
Alrighty.
Appreciate the support.